What is all this? Perfect. Ew. Yeah, they made it so water's so much harder to find now. Oh my god. I didn't know I'd ever be so excited for something so simple. Here I am thinking I was just going to walk over to the trader before recording the episode. I was going to do my thing, and we got attacked by a singular dog. Look at what's going on. What is all this? Oh my god, let's actually read this real quick. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Last of Us. Day 2. We're not going to keep track of days necessarily because we're going to be jumping around quite a bit. God damn it, I got to mute Discord. But if you missed the previous episode, there'll be a playlist link down below. It'll pop up on your screen right now, and you can click there to make sure you watch episode 1 so you have an idea what the heck's going on and why we are here today. But yeah, one singular dog, and I'm almost dead. I am sprained leg, arm, concussed, deep lacerated, abrased, dehydrated, and mildly infected. There's a death XP penalty protection right now. We could just die and fix all of this, but mama didn't raise no bitch. The plan for today was I really just want to get the base going to some degree. I want some storages. I want to keep it organized early so we don't have to figure that out down the line. I was going to hit some trees and just run to the trader real quick to buy some supplies, and I got attacked by a dog. I was going to do a lot of this off cam, a lot of the running and a lot of the tree hitting, but, you know, I guess it's just not an option. But thank you for the support on episode 1. I'm recording this about an hour after it's gone live now, so it's kind of hard to know how it's doing, but honestly, I don't care. We're just going to be doing whatever the heck we want here now on the channel. Just because I'm at that point in my career, if that's what you want to call it, that we're just going to kind of put up whatever the heck. But I'm glad this is already kind of scratching my itch to do something on my own and kind of talk directly to you guys while I do it. No zombies, please. Remember, zombies jog. If you're too lazy to go back to the previous episode and see that. So it makes it like mildly even harder because my leg is sprained and the zombies jog. I hate it. Come here. Come here, buddy. Couple more steps, couple more in. Bop. Nice. Home sweet home. I'm almost certain he had antibiotics for sale. But I think the problem is it would be all of my money, if I'm not mistaken. Forge ahead. Nice. Some springs. You'll love to see it. We can do the dew collector now, which is the only way to get water. I don't know why they removed jars. I feel like how they should have done it is like you could just scoop up water with your hands and it would like generate a jar, so that way there wasn't a problem with a bunch of jars in your inventory after eating and drinking stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be hyper realistic, but that would just make a bit more sense. Okay, medical supplies. Jar of honey, he's got 1, but we're above 10% now, and this only does 5, so that's a no-go. We need to spend all of our money on antibiotics. Yeah, you're welcome, butt face. He doesn't have any other meds. I believe we could just make... Probably want to make a couple extra regular bandages. We can see... Does he count aloe as a healing item? I assume he does. I wish I had enough for a cooking pot, but I don't. That would help our current water issues. Can we buy any good drinks here? Yucca smoothie, 149. Oh god, we're scraping by. It seems like red tea is going to be our best option for right now. We need to just loot some stuff, man. Oh, gosh, we are really in a rough spot already. I can't do that quest with 25% HP. I don't think I have any painkillers back at home. I just didn't anticipate this happening. I was going to do the quest after this, and oh my god, okay. So I'm going to have to walk my sorry ass home, see if there's painkillers there. If there isn't, I need to loot a medical building. I just need meds already, as you could tell. And there is one right behind the yellow house that we looted, but it seemed like it was more medical offices, and I think it's like tier 3, and I have 25 HP. All of this could be solved by a quick finishing myself in-game, of course, and everything would be better. But again, I can't do it. I can't do it out of integrity of a long-term series. But unaliving would fix a lot of my issues right now. Also, by God, finishing the tier 1 quest might be a priority. I'll get a storage room together today, but we really should spam some tier 1s to at least get the bicycle. The bicycle should help us locate a few easier locations to loot, like shotgun messiahs and things for some simple guns and ammo. The problem with dogs, I mean, they run no matter what, so they're just as hard as this as they are in vanilla. But like I was sprinting towards where I wanted to go, and I don't really have stats or anything for sledgehammers yet, so the dog came up to me, I smacked it in the face once, and it was like, okay, and I was like, okay, and then I had no stamina, so it ate my legs. So, I don't know. We're struggling. It's a struggle bus today. So this is the medical building I was talking about. Like I said, let's see, it is a tier 3. And it's a TriMed group, so it's kind of like an office. I don't know if I look through these back windows, am I going to immediately see medical supplies? There's books. That's nice. Yeah, those are medical cabinets. It might be... Maybe I could cheese this. Can I... Wake up. Come break this for me, you shit. No? You're not gonna? Okay. That's why stealth in this game is useless, because noise is just not even coded into this game. You would also, I'm just thinking, would be massive in solo is that drinking dirty water mod. I would just never boil water again. I just have really good food and I would just drink stinky water. 100%. We're back at our home of residence. Our home of residence? Okay, storage. Don't let me down. It is currently letting me down. We do have this though. Do we have cloth? No cloth, no aloe, no nothing, huh? All right, well, we're just gonna store stuff then. Actually, wait. Oh, that's the seed. Kill me. In-game, of course. In-game. In-game. Let's throw everything we're not going to need right now in here. I'm going to keep ammos and things on me. Suture kit. Is that for the deep abrasion? It might be. Might be for the laceration. Nice. Okay, we had that the whole time. Please. Tell me how stupid I am in the comments. I appreciate it. We have a steroid in case things get wild. Okay, so it really just comes down to being concussed, and then a little knee scrape and some water. So don't think I'm going to find that there. Don't think I'm going to find that there. And I want to say, is that the vet office? Right there. If that's the vet office, that might be our play. I need to heal, but like this is all I have for healing. And then we'll just keep these for blood. Guys, I can pop a steroid. Don't get me wrong. Oh my God. Almost walked right into that, but I needed to check my levels. Holy crap. The game's looking out for me today, except it's completely not because that dog that ate my legs, son of a bitch. I think this is, concussed. I think this is the vet office, if I'm not mistaken, which could solve every single one of our issues right now. Yep, I think it is. Oh, this is the bee place. You know, this might still, it's only a tier 2. Oh, please, something good. Oh, don't mind if I do. I just used my last one. Let's put this here. We're not going to use the club. We need to repair this guy. I, for some reason, still have issues finding stones. If you get money early in this game, I'm telling you right now, just buy stones from the trader. You will save yourself so much time, and you can be so much more efficient with your days if you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off looking for fucking stones. It's like, but Royal, you can hit these guys and get... No, I'm not doing that. I think, is it tea? Or yeah, it's goldenrod tea. We need a cooking pot soon, because we could actually spam crappy murky water if we can just heal the dysentery. But I guess if we have goldenrod tea at that point, we don't need to drink crappy water. All right, both tools repaired. Let's hit this vet stand or the bee place and see if, for some chance of God, we get some decent gear out of here. I want to say the loot is just back here, so I might start there just to make it a little easier. Oh God, stamina, and nope, not enough. Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. And there we go. I really don't miss using the sledgehammer, but the loot is inside this green fence, so I think we'll just hit inside first. I need a few frames, like 4, and then some spikes, because it can get saucy in there. Boop, bop, beep. I'm gonna make sure we're not even touching that barbed wire. We also want to break these. There is a chance of honey coming out of these, if I remember correctly. And it gives us wood. And pop. No honey, but that's fine. So I could end up waking the zombies in there, which is really bad. We don't want to do that. We probably just want to wake up everything down here. Close that. The ladder is on this side, so they'll come up right here. And we can actually use the ladder to our advantage. Oh, I forgot. They actually just go wherever the heck they please on ladders. The light jog. This is the problem with the light jog. It doesn't really give you enough space to even breathe, ever. Nice. Was that it? Was that behind me? Got some arrows. I think they're crossbow bolts. I probably will actually rock the crossbow at some point if I get it as like a quest reward or something. Folding chair. Looking out for landmines. I think we're good though. Ooh, that's real nice. Night Stalker's beautiful. A knife is good to have. Bandolier, we'll definitely put that on our chest piece ASAP. Meds, please. It could be worse. It could have been better. Really need those painkillers. A 2-hour concussion where I randomly am just going to lose stamina does not sound fun. A decent amount of food out of the first box and our second box. Ammo and a real knife guy book. We did just get a knife, so I guess that's cool. Not what we were looking for at all. None of this. Got more steroids, which is convenient, but we're going up in strength already, and we're going to have maxed pack mule first, no matter what. And no painkillers whatsoever. The question now is it worth it to go deeper into here and loot the rest? We will find out shortly. Are they going to come down this ladder? I think so. Come here, buddy. Okay. Little nutbuster shot. Never hurt anybody except everyone. Maybe I'll go hold that other ladder. It's actually a better idea. Boop. Little med pile. What are the odds? What are the odds? There's no way I'm going to try to just make this jump because I'm going to miss. Old Royal would have jumped across. And let's see. I don't think I need a plaster cast. I need aloe and I need painkillers. But I guess it could be worse. At least we're stacking up on other medical supplies that we may need in the future. I'm really feeling the darkness in this barn with not turning the brightness up. Or at least I was for a second. Was it bugged? Oh no, it just see as your eyes settled in. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh god. I was just gathering flowers. I want to make sure that we're super... Oh, see the concussion hit right there? That's not what we want. If I was in a worse situation, that would have been horrible. Let's just back up. All is good. Is this worth using? Let's say. Okay, it would be worth using if they didn't, like, stumble towards me when I hit it in the head from the front. That doesn't make any sense at all. I guess momentum. Yeah, see, that stumble forward. Why do zombies do that? I think they do it while they're jogging. And with jogging always on... Oh, that's going to get annoying. Another Band-Aid. We're going to be on the search for these goddamn painkillers all day, aren't we? And meanwhile, while we're looking for painkillers that are going to inherently dehydrate us, we have absolutely no water. I guess we are going to loot the house. Let's see. There's... Please... Hello? What the... And, oh, we're out of stam. Just gonna, just stay right there. This is your DoorDash delivery, but your DoorDash delivery driver happens to have no stamina, so you're gonna have to wait a second. Gonna use this door as well. Just do one of these. And then kneecap him. Perfect. Ew. I hated that noise. I hated that movement. I hated everything about that. Please. Something. Corn. Corn and coffee. Wow, thanks. Old meat. Coffee beans. Yeah, they made it so water's so much harder to find now. Oh my god. I didn't know I'd ever be so excited for something so simple. Lots of seeds. Lots of garbage. Whoops. Okay. Well, let's try that one again. Okay, that didn't work either. Whoa, holy crap. This guy took a right click and a left click. Oh god. Use the doors, use the doors. Oop. Moldy backpack. We can wear those. Actually, we already had a pair on. There we go. I think what 7 Days to Die should utilize is something that Project Zomboid does to kind of resolve the beginning water issues in the game, because nobody in their right mind is going to spend so much money on a dew collector like first thing. Nobody wants to, you know? If that just becomes a necessary step that everybody has to do in every single playthrough, then that's not good game mechanics, in my opinion. I always say, like, even, like, I play a lot of Teamfight Tactics. And in Teamfight Tactics, when there's, like, one composition that's just, like, way too good and you have to run it every time or you're completely useless, it's bad game design. Because you want the variety to make sense. And at this point, dew collectors are just so important early game that everybody has to get the dew collector. So if they take into account something that Project Zomboid does where the power and water turns off after a set number of days, because, you know, the world has collapsed, if they start getting into lore and such, they'd have to set it up in a way where, you know, the zombie apocalypse just started and we're, like, waking up and surviving in it, right? But bear with me. The power, like, on day 7, when the first horde comes, is when, like, the power and the electricity shuts off, as well as the water. So in that first 7 days, you can grab jars, and you can fill them up in bathtubs, toilets, sinks, whatever you want, and just start stacking water early, right? Make water maybe less useful, or make it so you need more water or something like that. So that way, in the long run, you do eventually have to set up a dew collector, right? But having to always set up a dew collector is kind of boring, in my opinion. But what I'm really hoping for Alpha 22 is a bit of progression on the story. I know apparently in other, like, broadcasts and stuff from the Fun Pimps, they talked about a quest line that would lead you to Duke, the guy that makes Duke's coins, right? And just let me do your entire job for you, 7 Days to Die. How do you fit that into the game with how the power shuts off? Well, make it so we can't quest the first week either. None of these facilities or questing or anything would be available for the first week of the game. That's how you get your base set up. That's how you stock up on water. And then on day 7, you just have like a cutscene where the first horde comes in, attacks your base, and then it also shows the traders popping up and then the availability of the quest line. In my opinion, that would heavily extend the beginning of the game, so you would inevitably go longer into the game, so you wouldn't be stopping at day 30, you'd have a whole week added onto that, you'd be stopping at, say, day 40-ish, which I think is a really good progression system. And then, like I said, all the quests tier 5s to tier 6 would eventually lead you to Duke. Duke would give you some special missions to fight some bosses and some simple stuff, and we just throw some cutscenes in and boom, ship the game. You're welcome. Let me know in the comments down below if you have anything to add to that. I think they really should just allow the community to be a good addition to this game, to be honest with you, and some of our ideas coming into fruition. Not that they haven't yet or have in the past, right? They obviously are listening as much as they possibly can, but they still have to keep their direction that they want. But at this point, I mean, we've been playing this game for over a decade. We might as well try to work together here and just help them out with a few of the tidbits. But enough about that. Let's see where we are at. I forgot about that button. Boop. I am going to take this cooking pot and all of the smelly water up to my roof. We're getting like a good amount of stuff. Nothing crazy yet. My leg is no longer hurting. We really just need the water. The bleed is going to go away on its own, so we don't really have a problem there. Right now, it really just comes down to the water. Our food seems pretty okay, and I can actually, I believe with the cooking pot, we can boil the corn, so we could just eat that. So let's just take a minute, cook up some water, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, we got a bit of water done. I'm no longer abrased on my kneecaps from the dog attack, so we survived it, but we pretty much lost an entire day in the process of doing so. I was also brainstorming a bit about the walls around our little village, and I don't think I want to start on it until I have a chainsaw. For a horde base, what I've considered is having gates on each driveway so we could actually pull vehicles inside. I'd like to just build every vehicle in the game. You might as well, right? To set up a gate there and a gate here, and then maybe some on the corners or something. And we would just straight up maybe build like a horde base dead center. I mean, we'll probably survive here for the start and just jump the walls for the first horde. But building a horde base dead center and just kind of working on some solo horde base designs with like the staircases and the steps and things, I think would be pretty fun. And then we would just open the gates before horde, right? And just let all the zombies in so they're not breaking our outer walls. The outer walls are specifically just for heat map. I saw some mods that remove heat map. I understand it's annoying, but it kind of makes sense. I kind of wish the heat map would be even crazier, so you had to like time it during certain hours of the day. It's like, don't run your furnaces at noon because the heat map is extra cranked and you're going to get a whole bunch of screamers at your base. Or even having that happen if you're not home. You know what I mean? So then you have to permanently have some type of defensive structures in place for your house, even while you're gone. But that's just me speaking on a more hardcore front. I mean, having that as a setting is kind of nice, like how they did with Feral Sense a couple updates ago. So, you know, I'm welcome to anything. But now we're good on water. It really just comes down to the concussion. I think, if possible, we're going to try to bang out that quest before the day ends, because we have till 2200 until the trader closes, right? Let's make sure we turn this off. Let's see if we can bang out that quest. It's going to be about, I believe, 5 or 6 quests before we finish Tier 2. And then we can get on the bicicleta and actually start moving and grooving a bit more, because I do not want to keep running on foot, especially when the zombies jog. Oh, do we have any arrows? Nope. Oh, I got metals, please, Mr. Chickadee. More meat, the merrier. I do enjoy me some meat. Nice, we got it. And we have the knife now, which is disgustingly bloody right off the start. We love to see it. Some updates on the actual models of the weapons and stuff as the durability goes down and as it stabs stuff would be super awesome. I don't know why I just took to today about talking about the game as much as possible and what I want to see from it, but it was bound to happen eventually. But imagine like this sledgehammer starts to crumble when the durability hits 0. I honestly wouldn't even mind some type of system in place to just not consistently just always be able to repair everything perfectly back to normal, and then you maybe have to use a workbench or something to get it 100%. Like repair kits out in the wild, like if you repair, it'll go down like 10%, so you got to time it with the lower part, and then you can go home and get it back to 100, but it has to be done by someone that knows how to work on that weapon, right? So that would kind of be a little bit more fun and would spread it out a bit more. But how would you do that with solo, right? Because like if you don't go up the tree to repair your weapons, well, I guess you would just set it up so like if I went up in sledgehammers and I've been using sledgehammers, then I should be able to repair sledgehammers. So you could just add it to the tree that already exists. And that's a cop zombie and a spider zombie. I'm not going over there. Okay, so I don't think I have the quest tracked. Why did it untrack itself? That's weird. And I'm not even sure we're going to have the time to do this and turn it in, but I really hope so. Because I'd like to actually do something during the night tonight. Maybe work on our storage room a bit in the... I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the back garage of the greenhouse in the climb down that you saw in episode 1. I think it's a pretty good spot. But the hatch is open, which could be an issue with heat map early on. Ooh. What is that anyway? That's not a prison. Or is that the new prison? That might be the newer prison. Not the newest prison, the reworked original prison, right? Not the correctional facility, but the actual Navezgane prison. Is it? No, it is the correctional facility. This place bugs out on tier 6. But I think that's definitely well worth clearing. Let's go ahead and set a waypoint here. X's I want to do for cleared buildings, right? And then maybe we'll just put it... we should name it Corrections. So that way we can run over to Corrections whenever we feel like doing it. And then have we cleared any buildings yet? What I want to do is literally start Xing. So there's no overlap whatsoever. And then we did the bee house, which is right here. Okay, okay. I said I was in a rush and I was doing a whole bunch of little things, but I just want to do a bunch of things along the way so we don't have to do it later by like Xing out stuff and marking on the map where things are. Like, if we get a decent gun, I wouldn't mind clearing this, like, sooner rather than later, just to get a bit of excess. Oh, God. Birds. Oh, no, we swung early. Got him. Oh, my God. Thank the Lord. I'm just going to avoid these guys. I need to not wander into random backyards. Wait, when did I... What the... Did you guys see me grab this? I don't remember getting that. Was it out of a random thing? Did I just grab it? Sometimes I'll just be walking down the road and just spamming rubbish piles and stuff like this, and I don't even know what I'm grabbing. All this stuff comes in handy later. I don't know when the heck I grabbed that, but we're back to normal. It only took 40 minutes. Yay. Wait, what did that say? That there was a pay lake? Did you see that? Paul's Pay Lake. Paul's Pay Lake? Is there something in the lake? Are you supposed to dig this or something? Why is it called Pay Lake? Why do I feel like there's treasure in there or something? Let me know. I'm curious. I might have to mark that and come back here with an auger or something. There's stuff over on that side too, though. Maybe it's like a campsite or something. Okay, okay. I'm distracted again. Oh my God. There's a grocery store right there. Good to know. I know. I'm not going quickly. I know for a fact I'm not going to remember where all of this stuff is, so I have to mark it before we forget where it is. I think I can work the doors in here to the point where we shouldn't need spikes or anything like that. Ooh, lockpick's nice. But I need to clear this quickly. I can use that lockpick to try to do the reinforced chest inside of the yellow garage. That could be convenient. I think... What are the odds? Go down in the comments right now and comment what the odds are of me beating this and turning it in. Oh wait, no, it's a fetch. Wait a second. Did I just bait all of you into losing the bet instantaneously? Because I go right there, I grab this, I grab key, I go out, and I run straight to trader? Oh, are the odds automatically randomly 100%? Oh God, do we pop a steroid here? Did I put my steroids away? I didn't. I'm going to pop it. I want to be able to get this turned in, and to be honest with you, I want to use some of this daylight to get back home, too. Because if I'm caught out at night with no frames, no wood, no nothing to actually defend or jump away or remove myself, I'm going to have to deal with a whole lot of issues. I think this is a good steroid moment. And I also am starting to realize I think we have all tier 5s in this city. So there's a good chance that questing here is going to be phenomenal. We chose a pretty good location. Like I mentioned before, I'd like to do more series of this, like reiterations, but like do it in the winter biome, do it in the wasteland. Imagine starting day 1 in the wasteland trying to do what I'm doing. That would probably be like the last one. We'd probably do like a desert winter biome attempt, because the game stage physically increases in those areas by like an exponential percentage, like 1.5 to 2 times, I think. Something around that for the winter and desert. I don't know if the winter and desert are both 1.5 and then the wasteland's 2 times harder, but it would essentially be 1.5 times harder in those 2 biomes. I mean, we could even do it in this world, but I have to be very careful because the game stage would be exponential, and then also we'd already be set up, so it wouldn't be like super fun. I think starting day 1 in the wasteland would be the worst thing ever, but it would be rather entertaining for content. Hello, fat boy. Duct tape 9mm shotgun. I was talking about how I'm probably going to end up going more so towards the shotguns because I'm a strength guy. Clear zombies really, really close, so we can do that tomorrow schmorning. And our inventory is looking pretty good. What's your restock, by the way? Day 4. Not quite for a bit. We're not going to have time to clear that. And do I want to run home? Probably. We probably want to cook some food, boil some more water. Get the essentials out of the way overnight. Read that. Muffled connectors do not care. The most useless thing in the entire game. Changed my mind. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but still no gun. At all. We got 0 Duke's coins off of that whatsoever. So that's no bueno. And I'm a bit concerned for my well-being. I'd hope to, at some point, reach a spot where the game still feels difficult, but doesn't just make the zombies spongy. If you guys know about that, how it's just like 25% more damage taken and you do 25% less, it just makes the zombies tankier. I'd really like to see hordes and stuff, like large-scale hordes, hundreds of zombies that are a bit weaker, more so than what we see now. They'd have to fully rework the stamina system, but I think they could figure it out. Because if I, like, broke down this door and 30 zombies came out, you know what I mean? But they all were, like, pretty weak, and it was more of, like, a spam fest of killing zombies instead of, like, 5 or 6 at a time. But I guess it makes sense for, like, small-town Texas, which is kind of the vibe of this. It used to be New Mexico, but if you look at the plates on the cars, it's Texas now, which is... I don't know why they made the decision. I'm curious. Ooh, we need all of these things. Sand we can get later. I need you, and I need pipes. That's good. Starting to rain on day 2. It's kind of nice and relaxing. Get the fire going around some rain. I'll probably hit trees during the night. I think that's a good use of my time. Just try to get a bit more frames going. Maybe even outline the walls today, I think would be pretty fun. Get an idea of where they're going to be placed, but it's not 100% like a priority right now. Like I said, I don't really want to even start doing the walls until we have chainsaws and augers and things to make it a hell of a lot easier. We can make bacon and eggs if we get more food levels. A bookstore early would be nice. I'm just going to get that going first. Hook this water up. And then, yet again, I will see you guys in the morning. We'll probably do a little bit of day 3 today in this video, just because I'm feeling good and I want to keep going. Alright, so we got one more water going. It's almost 4 a.m., which means we can head out and do... Oh god. That is a roaming horde. I wonder if I got that with the campfire heat map. After just running it for nearly 3 days. I don't know. I'm just going to let them go by. I can't deal with that, nor do I want to. That one just die? Are you okay? Is there a zombie disease going around killing zombies? Are they hitting my house? A bunch of butt faces. Okay, so let's head on off. Let's get ourselves into the next quest and just see what we can accomplish through such a thing. I was also thinking during the night with getting my friends into the gameplays. It could be pretty fun if I just included them in their respective natures of what they like to do. So, like, maybe I can get Christian to clear some higher tier quests or something like that. Could be pretty cool. I could get Ryan to help me with mining and things like that, and I can get Boomer in. I don't. What does Boomer even like to do? I'll get Boomer when there's glass and paste. Plenty of it. But jokes aside, it could be pretty fun just to include them in certain little segments of this. Could be really cool. I forgot to store all of my things. Oh my god. I hate myself. We're grabbing steroids. I'm going to dump them in this garbage can right here. So if I'm looking for stuff, you guys know where I need to come. I say you guys because what the? I sure as hell don't know or will not remember that I put stuff in that dumpster. Okay, storm came in. It is dark as hell. I'm not used to it being this dark. It's kind of scary. I kind of hate it, but it's 4 a.m., so we can do our Schmornin quest line, and now we're cold. We'll be inside shortly, though. I really hope we can get a gun of some kind out of here. This does have a underground segment to it that is pretty luscious in loot. Lusciousity, is that a word? Loot lusciousness. That I definitely go for. Boop, see ya. Good to go. First room cleared. Let's see what's next. Hello, hello. Do we get... Ooh, some drinks would be nice. Okay, we got poopy water, as we do. Okay, into the garage. Some crawlers. Crawlers are nice and easy. Tried to double hit him. Oh, it works. Okay. Let's see if we can double hit him again. Oh, only got one that time. That's fine, though. A little jogger. This guy can't jog because he's got no legs. The creepy jogging crawl is the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate it. You're dead. Nice. Come on, come on. Oh, he's not dead. What the hell? Wow, these guys are taking some hits. I need to just get some speed stabs in. My stamina is just not what it used to be. Can I get anything big and fast? Is that... Clubs and sledgehammers are 10% faster. 30 to 15% power attacks. I need something for stamina, man. Stamina is reduced by 8% and power attacks by 15. This is the wave right here for now. For clearing. 100%. Okay. Good to know. All right, into the basement. This could get sketchy. We probably want to do like maybe 2 spikes, give or take. Look how creepy this is with the brightness off. That's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to experience the horror of this game a bit. Really getting it today with these storms and things. I should be able to just go in, wake all this up. I could have them just break that door, but we have the ladder to work with. My sledgehammer just broke. That's not good. Said I had the ladder to work with. I have no stamina for getting up the ladder. I think we got some bleed stacks on him. That's why he's making that noise. My sledgehammer broke. This is the worst thing ever. Holy crap. There we go. Oh my goodness. Whew. We're good though. Still no deaths. Trader Joel's just opened. It could be worse. Was that it for in here? Yeah, it was. Right when he opened, we completed the quest. Look at that. Let's see what we can get out of here. A beer. Hell yeah. What are the chances we'll find our first gun on day 3? For goodness gracious sake. A little cooking book that's really good for the baked potatoes and grilled corn that we haven't been able to do. I had a woodcutters mod that I didn't put on here yet. And bada bing, gun store box. I also read the comments on the previous episode during the nighttime, and I saw that you guys said you could break the buttons and it should make the doors be able to open and close again. So we are definitely going to try that. I'm not eating that yet. We're definitely going to go try that with our garage at some point, probably in the next episode. Because I'm probably going to turn this... Oh my god. I'm probably going to turn this in and wrap this one up before it gets a little too long-winded. I felt like I talked a lot in this one, which usually leads to a longer episode. Because I don't know what to cut out and I don't know what to leave and... Alright, let's turn it in. Let's see what we can luck out with. No gun yet. Oh my god. Molotovs will be really nice for Horde, actually. So I think we're gonna grab that. I need scrap polymers. I don't need one singular aloe seed. Thank you. Any jabs? We have clear zombies. South? Which way is my house anyway? North? So I'd like zombies or quests to the north, please.
If you want word of advice, next time.
There we go. It's right next to my house. That's perfect. So we can run home, we can deposit stuff. Let me see what we can grab out of the dumpster loot that we put away. But thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. If you did enjoy, please hit the sub button, notification icon, but I'm going to talk about that on the outro anyway. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will most definitely see you tomorrow. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. If you haven't already, hit the sub button, notification icon, make sure it's set to always. And of course, I'm curious about what your thoughts on Alpha 22 is and what would you like to see in it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.